connection. Oh, there we go. Good morning, sunshines. Tell them, good morning, sunshines. Tell them, good morning, sunshines. It's Friday. Right? It's Friday. That's right. I was just starting my Good Morning Sunshine, and he's sitting in the chair back behind me getting ready to have his breakfast. And he looks at me like, are you going to get me to do that video or not? And then he just smiles like, come get me, Mom. Good morning, Uncle Jeff. Good morning, Katie. Were you just listening to me or are you watching your friends? Come on. Tell them good morning. Good morning, Kelly. As you guys jump on, say, good morning, sunshine, or hashtag GMS, like all my friends do. Good morning, Rhiannon. Remember, I usually can't see you unless you write something, so then I don't know you're there. Unless you write a lot, then I can still see you for some reason. I don't know why it tells me who's on and not and other things, but whatever. You guys, tell me something you're grateful for. It's how we start our Good Morning Sunshines. So one, I am grateful for the moon rise or moonset. Did anybody catch the moon this morning at like 5:45 in Colorado? It was gorgeous. It was like this brightest blue, and it was like land, like a picture you would want to put in your house. It was gorgeous. So I'm grateful for the skies. Good morning, Vanessa. Good morning, Katie. Good morning, Brittany. And I'm grateful for baby toes. Let me just show you guys these babies. Like, are these the cutest things ever? They're huge. Show them your baby feet. I don't know why. I love baby feet. Good morning, Cheska. Good morning, Lauren. Good morning, my friends. So share something you're grateful for. And then it's Friday, so share what you're reading. We talk about scribing and reading from our savers on Fridays. So do you have a quote from what you're reading right now? Good morning, Amber. Good morning, Carrie. Good morning, Adrian. And share what you're doing with that. So if you have some sort of quote. I love when you guys do your IMs too. So good morning, Jamie. All right. This is going to be a really good one today. Right, Quincy? It's going to be so great. This morning, my best friend and my brother and my nephews piled their little family in a U-Haul and a car. They were in the U-Haul. They were in the car. They were pulling a U-Haul to head out to a 3,000-mile adventure of driving up to Alaska. And there's just like, let's just get to the point today. Like, there's some days where you just shouldn't wear mascara because you know that you're going to cry all damn day, or maybe it's all week. I'm not really sure. And it will get better. This is not just going to be about crying this morning, but here's the deal. Like, when life offers adventures and excitement, and I interviewed my nephews a few days ago, there's so much like good that's going to come from this, but there's no shame in feeling the feels. And when you have big changes in your life and you have things like that, there's going to be tears. So we come over, like, we've said goodbye 14 times, right? Like, we did a going away party on Sunday, then we did one on, another dinner, and then another one last night, and then they came over this morning at 5 so I could make them shakes, and they were packing up their trailer, and they pull out, and then all of a sudden, like, all the tears start. And then it calms down for a little while, but then I'm doing my makeup, and then all of a sudden, I'm like, why am I even doing my makeup? Like, my eyes just start to, like, leak. And then my good friend sends a message, like, how you doing, buddy? And I'm like, I was fine until just now. And you start to leak again. And when I'm, like, shaking, it's absolutely awesome. But here's the thing about change, you guys. Like, I'm guessing, like, share with me, have any of you guys had a big life change before? Have you ever moved away from where you originally lived? You're cracking me up here, buddy. Have you ever had people that have moved away? Like, when there's less proximity for you guys to be able to get together as often, or there can be a lot of other things that are big changes in your world, and they're good, right? Progress is good. Change is good. Finding those experiences, those adventures, what we've been talking about, that's amazing. But that doesn't mean that it's not going to come with a little bit of emotion, and that's perfect, right? So this is just going to be like shout out time for a second for my story time. My brother, who is an incredible human, and he's John, you want this kid that just literally spit up like a carafe of stuff underneath me? John's going to take him. Did you guys see that? That was good timing. He has protected me and been my I don't know, since I was little, you guys. He used to have me, like, he'd bring all his friends and he would teach me how to fight. He'd teach me how to be, like, scrappy. He wanted me to know how to take care of myself. So he's always been my protector. And, which, incredibly enough, he ends up marrying my best friend. I met my best friend in middle school, so Miss Annie Petey. And we went to high school together. We were in IB together. we went to the same university together, we lived together, then we lived in the next house together, and like to have your brother and your best friend get married, coolest situation in the world, right? So we've always been super, super close. And then they have two incredible boys that are living with them right now, and Mason and Blake are just like the warmest little hearts, and I've got to have so much time with them, and I just want to tell them I love them. Because maybe not perhaps right now, they do. They're not even in Wyoming. They're like in Fort Collins, so like right up the road. But I'm gonna miss them. I'm gonna miss them a ton. But we have FaceTime, right? We have different things that can keep us close together. And my hopes, like this is what happens. This is the whole lesson, because there was a lesson today, aside from me just blubbering, is that you feel the feels, right? The emotion is there. And despite that part of the sadness of the separation, there's the excitement. And as soon as I let myself feel the feels, and I let myself have the cry for a second, and then I think about the excitement, and I'm so excited for them to, I can see my brother pursuing his dream out there, because he loves outdoors and fishing and hunting and pursuing like so many opportunities for success. And I can see my nephews exploring, and like they talked about in their interview, right? Like just like really being those outdoorsmen, little creatures that get to learn so much. And then I see my best friend and my sister getting to, create more success in her business, I believe, than she's ever had. Like the smoothie shops and things they have up there are like, they're so successful in little towns. And I could see her just really finding her space and just being excited for what they're about to have. And when you do that, and when you create all that, then we start to talk about what could be. We're like, okay, so you guys are going to have, so much success. You're going to have this acreage. You can have a house for us. And they said they built igloos for us. Like we would have just igloos whenever we came to visit, which in the summer is more like a campsite, but that's perfect. And then you'd be able to travel down here, and we can see each other at all of our events. So that's where my mind keeps going. Sorry, I was just blubbering at first because I just can't stop crying. It's fine. But here's the point of today's video, you guys. Life and big life changes are going to bring mixed emotions. And if you don't go through and do life because you're scared of the emotions, you're never going to feel any feels. Right? It's just gonna be the same thing day in, day out. And to feel the feels is an incredible thing. To have that sadness and that like just sudden bursting into tears, just achiness that's just gonna keep happening apparently. Like that's part of it, and that's part of the beauty of it. And feeling that feel just means that I know how much love I have in my heart for my family, right? But then as soon as I feel that feel, I get to like take a deep breath and then redirect my energy towards the excitement of what I have for them and for their world and what they're going towards. And I get to feel all the feels, the one side and then the other side of excitement. So don't not do life, double negative. Don't not do life because you're scared to feel the feels, right? Because that's what life is. That's what it comes with. It comes with being timid and being scared and being excited and being sad and being frustrated and being angry and being happy and being enthusiastic and being exuberated. Like that's what real life is about. And sitting back and watching other people feel all the feels and think, wow, I'm glad I'm not doing any of that. Like look at her, blubbering idiot on there, right? Then you don't get to do the whole thing of life. Right? So here's where I'm ending today, okay? Give me your high fives, your loves, maybe your cry face, whatever. That would just make me feel better, like we're all crying together. But that you guys take the time to feel the feels. When life happens, don't forget the mascara. It's okay to be driving and you cry. I don't know what you have going on in your world right now, but there's something that's, whatever's happening. And maybe it's a permanent loss. Maybe it's not just a move, right? Like I'm so grateful that this is just a move. Maybe there's something that's big happening. I feel the feels. Cry when you need to cry. You need to outlet that energy. You can't let that store up in you. It's not good for you, right? Go to a movie, sad movie, and cry by yourself in the dark if you need to. Like that's perfect. Feel all of the feels. And after you felt the feels and you have that, take a deep breath and look to the other side of what the brightness is in whatever situation you're going through, or what you can create and what the future will be, so that you can pull yourself from one side to the hope, right? Feel the feels and then have the hope. So if you're committed, say I'm committed to feeling the feels and having the hope, or something along those lines. Okay, so we always commit to something at the end, and that might just be for today. It might be for one situation that you have right now that you just haven't let yourself experience the emotions yet, right? Just let yourself do it. And then, I mean, if every single one of you want to just shout out to Ann Peterson Carbeth on her Facebook page and tell her that you love her and her adventure, because I know her heart's having a really hard time right now, probably more than any of them. This is. So if you could just send her the love, and I'll tag her underneath here, like just tell her how much you love you, or maybe send her funny memes. She really likes any funny memes or clips or video clips or anything SNL or Sunny. It's Sunny. I don't know, whatever. You guys know all those things that she has. So I love all you guys so much. Thanks for crying with me this beautiful Friday morning, and we'll talk to you on Monday. Good morning, sunshine. Love you all. Bye.